The New Mexico State Aggies and UCLA Bruins will meet up in Week 4 of the 2013 college football season. This is Across the Board with Jeff Grant here at SBRforum.com. Saturday's opening kickoff scheduled for 10:30 Eastern Time on the Pac-12 network from the Rose Bowl. The Bruins open up as 38-point home favorites. That number has reached as high as 42.5 in the market, while the total stands at 66 at SBRodds.com. New Mexico State 0-3 straight up and against the spread, failing to cover those 3 games by an average of 9.5 points. The Aggies are 12-59 straight up all-time against current members of the Pac-12 Conference, with all 12 of those wins coming against either Arizona or Arizona State. The Aggies have forced 6 turnovers in 2013, forcing just 9 turnovers in 2012. They're going to have to cause a few miscues by UCLA's offense to stay within this number. Also, the Aggies are 3-21 straight up, 10-14 against the spread as underdogs the last 2+ seasons. UCLA 2-0 straight up and against the spread, picking up victories against Nevada and Nebraska, winning the statistical battle by at least 173 yards in those 2 contests. And talking about that game in Lincoln against the Cornhuskers last week, the Bruins outscored the Cornhuskers by a 38-0 margin in the final 37 minutes of that contest. A letdown is definitely possible as the program continues to mourn the death of wide receiver Nick Pasquale, and also will start turning its attention to Pac-12 conference play with the Utah Utes on deck. Also, head coach Jim Mora has just one more chance to send out his talented true freshman class out on the field. I think playing the first half may be the best opportunity when that number comes out. When watching this video, it's yet to be released, but the Bruins have done their best work in the second half of the season, outscoring opponents by a 72-7 margin. With all that being said, I think this number is too high for a program that's been favored by 31 or more points just one time since 1992. It's also a team that I've followed very closely as a Southern California native. So I'm going to grab the points and back New Mexico State as a 42.5-point road underdog against UCLA on Saturday. This has been another edition of Across the Board here at SBRforum.com, and you can follow me on Twitter at Jeff Grant Sports. Cut.